So with this internet shit. Scramble TV.
By sheer coincidence, the announcement of Osama bin Laden's death occurred during ESPN's coverage of the Phillies-Mets game Sunday night. As word spread through the stadium, an impromptu chant spread among the patrons. Welcome to Collateral. Watching the scene unfold, I couldn't help but think how fitting it was that the announcement coincided with a nationally televised sporting event. That's because the narrative structure of spectator sport in the United States literally provides the model for our consumption of war stories and the propaganda they carry. I love sports, and I have ever since I was a little boy. But whatever joys and sorrows fandom provides, the reason professional sports has worked its way into the center of our culture has everything to do with the important services it provides to elite institutions in society. From the perspective of the politically powerful, sport is perfect because it offers tens of millions of people a meaningless diversion into which to pour their emotions and hopes. And I'm one of them. Advertisers get large, emotionally aroused audiences before which to parade their products and to make appeals that integrate being a fan with being a consumer of unnecessary crap that clogs their lives. Just as important, sport provides a key service to the military. Have you watched an NFL game lately? Televised spectator sport has become a virtual training ground for mindless nationalism.
We're building an army of orange as we carry the flag of tradition to march our teams to a championship.
Sports broadcasters routinely fawn over soldiers and military leaders, and they glibly fetishize national security without ever offering any effort at balance or even a single dissenting word. In fact, I'd argue that televised sport basically functions as one big commercial for the U.S. military, particularly since 9/11. The largest effect of this is to help normalize the growing militarization of society.
I'm an expert and I'm a professional.
We shouldn't forget, sport's one of the most powerful message carriers in society. And it seems like every televised football game contains military image after military image, with all the trappings of compulsory patriotism mixed in. This highly favorable presentation the military gets teaches the children watching several things. Among them, that the military is a benevolent and caring organization on which we're all dependent for our freedom, and which, even more than our favorite home team, deserves our unstinting support, gratitude, and obedience.
Cheering for my team, it doesn't mean it make any sense, you know. But the point is, it does make sense. It's a way of building up irrational attitudes of submission to authority, and group cohesion behind leadership elements. In fact, it's training in irrational jingoism.
And if, when those children grow up, they fall short of their dream to play professional sports, that's okay too. Because the military has a home team ready to receive them, or at least to be cheered for unconditionally when it does battle. No doubt the sports media's fetishizing of the military comes in part from the embarrassment NFL owners and network executives feel at the appallingly large salaries and profits they make, while young soldiers risk their lives in hellholes on the other side of the world. Players and announcers are no doubt prone to similar feelings as well. And so professional sports, harmless as they may seem, are really part of the social game plan to take advantage of the bravery and the love of country our children, raised on televised sports, will come to develop. Now, I'm not saying sports were created for that reason or anything like that, but I'm saying that that's the way that sports function in our society. I think a lot of us understand that at some level, but the excitement of the games and our love for them keeps that blocked out to some degree. But it's worth a thought on the occasion of Osama bin Laden's death, before the next boogeyman is created, and before the marketing of the next war commences, and also, of course, before the inevitable death and disfigurement of our country's young people that will invariably come with it.
Use the wall! Use the wall! Watch yourself!
It's war. They don't give a freaking, you know what, about you. They will kill you. They're out there to kill you. If I didn't hurt him, he'd hurt me. They're gunning for my legs. I'm gonna come right back at him. Soldier.
Bring the stuff down! Roger, fire it.
Football is war. You know, every game is a new battle. Whether you're at your home and you're defending your field, or you go somewhere else and you're trying to take that field, when you do, when you win, there is no better feeling.
Check it out, you got it, Larson. Yeah. It's 262 off. If you got a medic, send to us, sir.
Fuck it, dude, fuck it.
Is she shot? Hey, that's Keep eyes on there, all right?